Hello, learned students of human sexuality, and welcome to our final week. I know it's been a bumpy ride, and we've all learned a lot about how to navigate Brightspace and other obstacles, but hopefully you've made it to the end intact, and you're all raring to go for this final module. I almost said lecture. There you go. So this week, we're talking about the sexual marketplace. Basically, we're talking about things like pornography, sex trade work, sexual trafficking, human trafficking. We don't talk about it too much in this module, but it would still include things like cam girls, for instance, those people who make their living from showing sexualized pictures or interactions of themselves on the internet. All that falls under that. And when you think of it, why is it such a huge industry? Well, because sex sells. We've always known that, right? You want to sell your beer, you get a bunch of scantily dressed women in wet t-shirts to sell your beer, right? You want to sell your hamburger, you get Paris Hilton to climb all over a car in her bathing suit. This is an actual commercial, believe me, to sell your hamburger, even though I doubt if Paris Hilton's ever actually eaten an entire hamburger in her whole life. The point is that selling and buying of sex is huge. It's big business. The sex industry is one of the largest revenues worldwide. Revenues from sex trade work alone amounts to 14% of the gross national product in some Asian countries, mainly from sex tourism in Asia. Human sex trafficking is also on the rise. It's hugely profitable in a terrifying set of circumstances. In the internet, the percentage of men paying, well, not just the internet, across the United States, for instance, the percentage of men paying women for sex increased from 2% in 1990 to 4.2% in 2000, in spite of the fact that sex trade work is illegal in 4 United States. So not only does sex sell, but sex is selling. And in terms of prostitution and pornography as business, they're big business. The buying and selling of sexual services and sexually explicit materials is something that, well, any study of human sexuality has to take into concern. So for that, to get you set for this, there's a few things that you can look at in this module. I've given you a PowerPoint presentation on human trafficking, also one on the porn industry or sexually explicit material. Also, we have our very last mini module presentation on sex trade workers, who they are and where they come from. And I've also given you a nice video on prostitution in the law to kind of complement the last documentary we saw, and also to help explain concerns, real-time concerns of the folks that we talk about in this module. So try and keep an open mind. One of the things we know about the sex trade, some people have said that sex trade work is the oldest profession, and meaning that as long as humans have existed, humans have paid other humans for sex, or to view sex, or for sexual favors. Now actually, probably the oldest human profession is hunting and gathering, because before you can get horny, you need to be fed and safe. But after that, it goes back a long way, and certainly as psychologists, it's something we need to think about. So, as you prepare for your last module, I send you off, and happy reading, happy studying. Bye-bye now.